When you create your order online page, you are asked to upload a header image. You are asked to upload your logo. And when you do those things, it creates for you this page, okay? So this is your order online page. It has the header and the logo. Now you have your inventory. This was created from the Clover POS. So if there's some items that you do not want to sell, you want to make changes to, you want to put in a different order, you can do that. The way to do that is from the back end. So the back end of your order online page is where you log in to make changes. Check your email. You should have got the information on how to log into the back end. I'm going to go ahead and go to the back end here. So again, this is the front. This is what the customers see. This is what you see after you log into the behind the scenes, the back end, so you can make changes. Changes are done from this button here, Clover Orders. 99.9% of the changes will be done from here. So remember this button right here, and then you want to press settings right here. So the first thing we want to look at is you want to go step by step. So you want to start with key settings, and this stuff is usually good to go. You don't have to do anything. Next step is import sync inventory. This is a good place to remind yourself that if you ever change your inventory, you make changes on the Clover POS or the Clover dashboard from the computer, then you come here and update it. So if you change your order types, press update order types. If you change your modifiers, press update modifiers. If you change your categories, press update categories or press update all items. So how do you do that? You press this button, wait till it updates, press the next one, wait till it updates. Again, you can do this multiple times. It does not hurt anything. It does not affect anything. It just updates your inventory. If you did not change your inventory, then you don't have to worry about this. Cleaning removes stuff. So on your Clover inventory, if you remove stuff, then you come here and clean your inventory. But right now, since this is a brand new setup, we haven't really touched nothing. So we don't have to worry about these things for now. These things will come useful later on. The next thing we want to look at is called order types. So you have pickup, delivery. The first thing you want to do is you want to press edit and hide delivery if you're not making a delivery. And if you are offering pickup, then just leave it the way it is. Okay, so we have this one already taken care of. Next one is categories and items. Now this is important because let's say you don't want to offer dessert, then you have to hide it. When I hide dessert, it's no longer going to show on the website. So when dessert is hidden, so is all the items that come with dessert. So banana pudding and cake will also be hidden, okay? So if you hide a category, just remember that everything within that category is also hidden, okay? So now let me go ahead and refresh the page, and you'll notice that my desserts is gonna be gone, and they are gone, okay? So that's how you hide stuff, but I'm not gonna hide it because I'm just showing you how to make these changes. If you don't want this order, you want chicken dinner to be first, then you press Reorder Categories. Okay, how do you do that? You press this button here on the top right, and then let's say I want fish orders or daily special or chicken dinner first, then you move it here just like that. Okay, now on your order online page, chicken dinner is here, but when I refresh the page, you'll notice that chicken dinner is going to move up to the top, right? See, now it's at the top. How did I do that? Because what I did was I reordered the categories. I put this first. So feel free to reorder your categories, okay? And then when you're done, just press back. And if you want to hide any other categories, feel free to do so, okay? And again, you can also upload an image too as well. So I have fish combo here, fish dinner here, I have beverages. I can add images to this. How do I do that? I press update, and then I look through my media library. If I have anything, if I don't, I can upload a picture. Okay, so remember, you can upload pictures to your categories. Next thing you want to do is you want to go to Modifier Groups. You want to look through here and you can reorder them. Let's say when somebody buys chicken wings dinner, you press this, and then you'll notice the options are here. Side choices, okay? People can add this. Let's say you want regular dinner to come to the top because you want the customers to see this one first. You can do that. How do you do that? You go here. Let me see what that was called again. I forgot the name already. It's called side choices. Okay. So you find side choices. Where is it at? Side choices right here. Okay. You press plus, and then you make this one come first. Again, you don't have to do this. I am just giving you an example to show you that you can reorder your modifiers. Okay. This is called modifier. So this is called modifier group. This is called modifier. So now that I put this at the top, when I refresh the page and I find it, I'll see that at the very top. So I'm going to buy that again. Now I see regular dinner at the top. How did I do that? What I did was I took this one and then moved it to the top. Now it's at the top. Let's say you don't want to offer regular dinner for side choices. Then just press this button here and hide it. Okay. Now when I go here and I refresh the page and then I buy it, you'll notice that regular dinner is no longer here. Why is it no longer here? That's because I hid it. See, it's hidden. When it's gray color, it means it's hidden. Okay. So that's how you hide it. But because I'm just giving you an idea of how to do these things, I'm not going to hide it. I'm just going to show you how that works. Now the next step. Again, go through your modifiers, reorder stuff. Let's say I want this thing to be first. I want this to be at the top. Then you can move it up. Okay. You can reorder stuff. Okay. What's a notepad? Notepad, you can change the name. But this is one thing to remember: when you change the name, it's not going to change it on the Clover. It's only going to change it on the website. So only do this if you're going to remember that you changed the name, because if you change the name here and later on the Clover you change something else, you'll get confused. So only change it if you can remember that you changed it. Okay, it's very good, important to remember that you changed it. Now the next setting is called checkout settings. This is very important. You want to go through this, because if you are not accepting cash or check or pay at location, then turn this off. Okay, when I turn this off, that means that all my customers has to pay with a credit card before they can pick up their food. This is important, so make sure to check the setting. Okay, coupons. Okay, coupons, if you're accepting coupons, enable it. And once you enable it, then go here and create a coupon. How do you create a coupon? You press right here and create your coupon. Service fees, if you want to charge per order, let's say you want to charge $1 per order or 25 cents per order, then put the amount here, so that way your customers will get charged per order. Be very careful with this, because when you start charging service fees, you may get less orders. Okay, so if for example, if I charge $1 per order, you'll get less orders. If you charge $2 per order, you get even less orders. If I charge 1%, it may make a small difference, but if I start charging higher and higher, you get less orders. And one thing to remember is, if you're accepting tips and you also have a service fee, there's a chance that you may not get tips, because they will think that, hey, I'm already giving a service fee, why should I also give tips? So you want to have a delicate balance between the two. And you'll notice here it says tips are disabled. Please enable it from your Clover settings. Yeah, so you have to go to your Clover POS or your Clover dashboard and install the tips app. If you don't know how to do that, press video tutorials here, search for Smart Online Order Tips, and it'll tell you how to do that. Okay. Okay, next one, verify with SMS. You're asking, what is this? Let me show you what that is. Let me buy this item here. You probably won't need this, because this only applies to cash payments. So if you have cash payments enabled, and if you have this disabled, it's not going to ask the customer to verify their phone. This works good if you are in a location where you know your customers very well and you think that they will always show up, then you can disable this. But if you disable it, you may get some customers that they will never show up. They may just order and forget to come. So that's up to you. Okay. So let me show you what that is though. Let me go here. I'm going to add this to the cart. Okay. And then when I add to the cart, I'm going to go to next step. I'm just going to go continue as guest. And when I pay a location, see how it asks for my phone number? When you disable it here, it won't ask me for my phone number. It will just let me press pay and I'm done, right? So it makes it a little bit faster to order. But when you order faster, then you have the chance that that person may not show up because he did not verify his phone number. So just know that. Okay, next, go to the next one. This one, I recommend leaving it the way it is. Only if you're a very sophisticated web developer or a business owner that knows what this means, then you can change it. But the one we have is very good because it gives them their receipt. It thanks them for their order. So if you can make something better than what we have, then feel free to change it. But for now, I recommend you leave it the same. I forgot about this one. Special instructions. You're probably wondering what this is. This appears on the last page here. See how it says additional charges may apply and all changes are possible? I can change that. I can say, thank you, come again. Okay. And then now when I refresh the page, it will change this text. Thank you, come again. Okay. But it's better to leave it the way it is because what we have so far is good. But if you have something better you can put there, if you have a better message for your customers, if you have a message telling them when you come to the store, please please have a seat at one of our chairs or something like that. Or you can say when you pull up, please honk your horn. You can write whatever message you want here, but I'm going to put it back to the way it was. Okay, that's what that is. And if you don't want them to leave special instructions, then disable it right here, disable. Okay, but in my case, I think it's a good idea to leave this, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. Remember, every business is different, so you can decide whether to leave this or not. If you disable it, what happens is this thing goes away. Okay, now next step. We did the checkout setting, we did the store settings. Store settings is also important to understand, is that this will allow you to track stock, the first option. You do not have to track stock, but if you want to, then you can. Just enable this, and if you want to learn more about tracking stock, then press video tutorials or helpful articles to learn more. Remember, once it reaches 0, people can't buy it, so be careful if you don't have your items higher than 0 on Clover POS or the Clover inventory app. This alternate names, if you don't know what this is, look on another video. I made another video on this, so you can learn what that is. Alternate names are the names that Clover assigns for items that prints for your employees if they want some shorter names. So you can learn more about this by watching the other video. Hours your store is available. This is very important because by default, your online orders is your Clover business hours. Okay, so if you want to be closed on a day, go to clover.com and put closed. Okay, how do you know what your Clover business hours are? Put your mouse here. If you get this message, that means you have not set your Clover business hours. So you have to go to clover.com and go to setup and business information and add your business hours. Okay, schedule orders when the store is closed. If you are closed, your customers can still order based on your Clover business hours. So make sure that you add your hours for this to work. If you notice this does not work, that means you have not added your business hours. Customize the store close message. You can put a different message here when you're closed. If you want to make an important announcement to your customers, you can do that. You can say, welcome to our page, or you can say, we offer free delivery. Okay, see, when I put this message, you'll notice that it'll come up on the order online page. When I press save changes, now when I go back to the order online page, you'll notice that my pop-up that I just created will pop up. See, we offer free delivery, thank you. Okay, but I'm not going to put that for now because I'm just showing you what that is. Okay, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove this one too. Okay, that's what that is. And if you want it to show up twice, then you can enable this. I mean, it will show up again on the checkout page. This is important to know because your customers can schedule their orders. So if it's 1 o'clock, the earliest they can choose 1:20. If you need more than 20 minutes to make your food, put 40 minutes here. If you need more than 40 minutes, put 60 minutes here. If you're busy on Fridays, come back here and change it to a higher number. Let's say Monday through Thursday, you only need 20 minutes, but on Friday nights, you need 30 minutes. Then come here on Friday night and put it to 30 minutes, okay? Because you will have to change this if you need it, if you need to change it. And days in the future, okay, you can go up to 90 days, meaning somebody can order today and schedule it for 90 days later. But for now, we're going to put 4 days. That means if it's Monday, they can order all the way till Thursday. So it will print right away, and you'll get notified on your Clover that a customer will be showing up in 3 or 4 days. All right, I'm going to leave that one just like the way it was. This one, be very careful with this because ASAP can mean two different things. It could mean 2 minutes to the customer, or it can mean 30 minutes to you. So if you're selling something very quick, then you can enable this. If you're selling cookies, then you can enable this because cookies are very easy to make. Maybe they're not. I'm not exactly sure, but if they are, then enable ASAP. Let's go to the next one, delivery orders. Delivery orders is 60 minutes by default because we assume that it takes you about 1 hour to deliver. If you can deliver faster, then put 30 minutes. But be careful, because if you put 30, then they're going to expect it to arrive in 30 minutes. So, I would just stay on the safe side and put 60 minutes. If you are getting very busy on a Friday and you need more time, then come change it to 90 minutes or whatever time you need. If you are delivering and you're running late, then of course you can call your customer and let them know. But by default, they can choose 1 hour later. Okay, again, the same thing applies here. This one you can ignore. Everything is good here. If you see something out of place, you can change it, but you don't have to worry about that one. This one you may not have to worry unless you have a developer that can, they know what this stuff means. And then next one, custom hours. This one, okay, so let me see how I can explain this one, because I have a whole video for this. So I'm going to try to explain to you in a few sentences what this is. Custom hours is, let's say this category here, fish sandwiches, is only available from 2 to 5 p.m. Then in that case, you will make a custom hours, okay? You add it here, custom one, or I say lunch special. Okay, I'm not gonna change anything, but just put your hours for your custom, press add, okay? Okay, it's done. Now I press close. Now I have a lunch special here. Now I go to my categories, and then I find the item that applies to this rule right here, and I apply it. So if my fish dinner is only available from 2 to 5, whatever hours I put there, then I choose it here, lunch special. Where did this number come from, or where did this word come from? It came from custom hours right here, okay? So that's how you do your custom hours per category, okay? So I'm not gonna, I think it was this one, right? Yeah, so I didn't save it, but that's how you do custom hours. And then let me show you what delivery order types are, custom hours for order types. So in this case, it wouldn't apply. Why? Because if you only have one order type, then you don't need custom order for custom order type hours, because there's only one, right? If you have more than one and your deliveries from 2 to 5 p.m. every day, then you go ahead and use that, okay? But we're not going to use that. So let me go back and let me remove this one, because I was just showing you. So press edit and then just delete it. In your case, you may need your custom hours, but I'm just showing you an idea. Next step, delivery areas and fees. This is very important. If you're doing delivery, add your zone, okay? So you can say zone 1, I delivered 10 miles. My minimum order is 15 bucks, and my delivery fee is $2. And then make sure to press draw zone. If you're doing more than one zone, then choose a color, because you want each zone to have a different color. That way you can keep them separate. So I'm going to press draw zone, and there's my zone right there. And now press validate selected zone, okay? Now this free delivery, if you're offering free delivery, so you can say if they order $20, then they don't have to pay $2, okay? So if you want to offer free delivery, do that, okay? Now, now this one, do not, most cases do not change this one. This is only, if you put any number here, just remember, none of these rules will apply, because this assumes that you are delivering across the whole US, okay? So only put a number here if you are perhaps, I don't know if you would be or not, but if you are offering a flat rate fee for the whole US, then you can do that, like that. Then this will be $2 for everywhere. But if not, don't put nothing here. Just keep it blank. This will override any delivery fees you added. Next one, other zone delivery fees. Let's say you charge $2 here, but if they order outside this area, you can charge a different fee. So I can charge $5 if they order from here. Okay, now next step, delivery fee name. You can call it whatever name you like. All right, and that's how you do your delivery. Make sure to press save changes. Once you press save changes, come back here and add your new delivery. So for example, I'm going to save changes, and then I'm going to come back there again, and I'm going to add my second zone. I'm going to say zone 2. I'm going to say zone 2. I'm going to say 15-mile radius, but 15-mile radius, I'm going to charge $5. So I'm going to choose my color here. I'll choose this color, draw zone. So everything here is $2. Everything here is $5. Okay, and my minimum delivery here, I'm going to put $10 or $30, something like that, whatever you're doing. Okay, and I'm going to draw it and then save valid zone and then save changes. Okay, remember when you do your zones, it's important to announce it to the customer so they know what you're doing, because when they go to your page, they're going to just start ordering. So you want to announce it. How do you announce it? Remember earlier I mentioned to you that you have the store announcement. So you can say here, we offer delivery. Tell them how your delivery works. We offer, okay, just put 10-mile radius, $2. 15 miles. You don't have to do this, but it's a good idea to let them know how your delivery works. You know, let them know. So when they go to your website, they already know that, oh, I can do delivery, and if I am here, my delivery fee will be $2, $5. You don't have to, but again, you can. It's a good idea to tell people so they know that if they're in your delivery zone. So maybe somebody's 20 miles away, and then he doesn't have to waste his time trying to order from you and then find out you can't deliver to him. So that's another option you can do. Okay, that one is done. Let me go ahead and remove these because these are just I don't want to create this when these don't really apply, because I'm just showing you how it works. Now the next step is store interface. We have 6 interfaces you can choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The default one is number 4. So if you want to change your store interface, just press activate. Watch, I'm going to press activate. And then now when I go to the page, let me go to the home page, order online page, you'll notice it'll look completely different. Why did it change? Because I went here and I activated this one, okay? When I activated that one, I have a complete new look. You see it? Looks different. Let's say I don't like that one. I want to do this one. Then I press activate and it'll change with that one, okay? See, it changes. It looks different, right? Now let's do this one, number 6. Let me see the number 6. So you'll see each one of them looks completely different. Now it looks even more different. See, it looks like this now. Okay, but let's go with this one. This one I think looks really good for this scenario. Number 4. So let's go back to number 4. See, this one looks like that. And you can change these colors. See how this one, you can add an image here. Let me show you what I mean by that, because I forgot to show that to you. Before I do that, remember you can customize it. See how it says customize here? You can change the colors, right? Categories background color, okay? This will change the background color of the categories section, okay? This will change the background color of the categories tiles when there are no images, right? So you can change that. So I can, you know what, I can say I would like this color, okay? You know, you can always go back, so I'm just showing you what it looks like. I'm going to refresh the page. See, look, red color, okay? So you can customize it to your brand. Maybe you want this color. I don't know. It's up to you. You can change these colors if you like to. Now I'm going to just change it back to black because I'm just showing you how it works. Okay. Now, yeah, perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to go to, I'm going to go back to here again. I'm going to show you the last few things because I don't want to make the video too long. I want to go over the basics because there's other things you can learn, but these are the foundations that it's good to know. And in coupons, I don't want to get too much into coupons because that's very easy. You just press coupons to create your coupon. And then let's go here to the categories and images one more time. And I'm going to upload an image, okay? Because I want you to see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to pick a random image. And so you can see it, okay? I uploaded this image, so that way you can see it. Chicken dinner. There you go, see? So you can upload image to each category as what I just did. But I'm going to remove this because this was just an idea to give you, okay? Yeah, and it's detached. And let me go back because that's not a chicken dinner. It's just something I wanted to show you. Okay, so again, as you can see from all the different things you can do, once you get used to it and once you understand this process, you can apply this information to your other locations. You can here show more. This one I don't think you may need it because you don't have that many items. Yeah, so yeah, let me just go over that one last feature too. Store interface. customize right here. Okay, now display show more, you can hide that. And then when I hide that, you'll notice that now I don't have to press show more. I can see everything right away. See, everything shows up right away. Okay, so remember, the first thing you may want to do now is, because based on my initial impression of the online order page, when I pressed this button here, I only have very few choices. You want to maybe make this more choices. Okay, let me try something else here. You may want to take your time and make your menu better. See how this one says catfish tilapia? Maybe you want to give them some more options. So you have to enhance your menu, make it better, make it easier to understand. Let me see what this one is. Okay, I see subsides. Okay, anyhow, you know your menu better than I do. Just when you make changes to it to make it better, 100 wings. Okay, this is okay. Oh yeah, last thing before I go. Descriptions, right? This is 100 wings, but I don't know. Oh, actually, so it's 100 chicken wings. Okay, I see. One last thing. Images. I forgot to mention this one to you. Items, image description. You can add images to it. So for the Gatorade Orange, you can add a description to it. Great tasting Gatorade. Okay. Press save, and then I go back here. Now I have to find my Gatorade. Let me see where that's at. Beverages, okay? So I'm sure it's under beverages. Yeah, see, great tasting Gatorade. So you can add description to your items, okay? Let me just remove that because I don't want that to stay there. All right, and if you want to hide an item, you press hide from the website. How do you do that? Right here, items, image, description, okay? Right here, and then you put your mouse over the item. Let's say you're out of Gatorade Fruit Punch. Just press hide from the website, or you can say out of stock temporarily, or you can add an image to it. How do you add an image? Press this button, upload an image. All right, that's the foundation that you need to learn to get started. So I hope this video helped you out. Thank you so much for your time.